are seated. Again, there are plenty of seats over here on the far side. Please help me welcome Mattel's design team to the stage of the Barbie 2023.
I'm head of design for Barbie and Fashion Dolls at Mattel. I also oversee Mattel Creations, and as you know, this is an exclusive event for our members of Mattel Creations and Barbie Signature. Thank you all for being members of this exclusive club. We love you, of course. And I'm here with this amazing design team, and we're going to answer questions that came from all of you today. So you're going to get to hear some insights into who these amazing people are, their career at Mattel, and what they do and how they design. And stick around, because at the end, there's some very exclusive information that's coming out. So if you can, I've been a little tight because I know we're running late and people have a lot to do with it. So first of all, as I mentioned, I'm Kim. I lead Fashion Dolls and Mattel Creations. I also oversee our hair, face, and soft goods departments. And I've been at Mattel for nearly 25 years. I know, I feel like sometimes I need to clap for myself for that. 25 years, I've been on the Barbie brand the entire time in some way or another. I started out actually in textile engineering, of developing the fabrics that we use on our products. Moved into doll design, oversaw design for licensing and consumer products for a few years, and then in 2013, had the opportunity to come back and start to lead Barbie design. Now oversee Monster High and other dolls at Mattel as well. So I love dolls, I love Barbie, and I love being here with all of you. So I'm going to have this amazing team introduce themselves, tell you all a little bit about them. You know most of them probably already, I'm guessing. We'll start with Carlo.
Hi everyone. I'm Carlo Guerra. My official title is the lead designer for Barbie Signature. I've been at Mattel for over 12 and a half years now. I started in Barbie Playline, and then it was actually Kim who plugged me and placed me in what was then Barbie Collector in 2014, and I've been there ever since, but I've worked on fashionistas, extra, fashion packs, all kinds of Barbie stuff.
I'm a principal designer on the Barbie Signature team, and Robert mentioned yesterday, I'm also the Barbie brand historian. So a lot of trivia questions, I usually know the answers, but I do my best. Pretty close to Kim's tenure. I'm 24 years. Next year will be my 25th anniversary. So
I think we started on the same
the Barbie has an anniversary. How I remember. I started my career in Playline when I worked a lot. So a lot of collectors that have been at convention are telling me how much my dolls influenced their childhoods. That's a very big compliment. If you want to hit your pockets or Princess and the Pauper. So those were all fun projects Kim and I got to work on together, and very excited to be at convention.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Robert Bass. Nice reaction. I'm the VP of Design for Barbie, and I started as a designer. My very first collector doll I ever worked on, which I shared with some of the people I met, was a Star Trek gift set. So, a little known fact, that was my very first doll. Most of you know me for the Barbie Fashion Model Collection, the Silkstones. But
I do fantasy line and play line, which I love, but I also work in some signature items. This is my first summer convention. So far it's been so amazing, and I'm just really happy to be here. It's like a big deal for us to be the ones who get to attend. So thank you for the opportunity. It's been great to meet all of you, and I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi everyone, my name is Javier Beade. I work I've been in the top for 10 years this year, super exciting. I'm a product designer. I'm the lead designer on the family segment. I started on Monster High, and my ultimate goal was to end up on Barbie, so it's been such a dream come true. And I work a little bit on the signature line, so it's exciting also to be back here at convention.
Hi everyone, I'm Linda Jones. I've been at Mattel for about 16 years now. I actually started my career as a face designer. It's been such a long, amazing, glorious journey, and so proud to be here. I love seeing everyone's faces. You guys are the best. And we love you, and get ready for an incredible show.
I have to say, I love hearing all the love that you have for all of these designers. And as Angel mentioned, our team is much larger, design team we get to experience here at convention. So we are representing people that put so much love and dedication into every single doll that we create. So we're the lucky ones who get to be here and represent all of them and all of their work. So how about some questions from all of you? And we're going to start with a question from Bill. So you've been on the team for 24 years now, 24 years young. And so what inspired you to become a Barbie designer? And how did you find your way to Mattel?
That's a really good question. Well, many of you know that I love Barbie a very long time. Maybe you've seen my Instagram. I'm holding my little Malibu Barbie at 5 years old. So I've been a Barbie kid at heart for a long time. I started collecting Barbies like in 1988. I was 16. I remember going to my local Barbie shows, and so there's some people here like Joe Woodman that remembers me as a little baby collector, just starting with my little allowance. But in college, I was an art major. I decided to switch over to fashion in hopes that I would get a job at Mattel one day. And by coincidence, there was somebody in the community at my local doll show who was working at Mattel. Robert McNamara as Nora. And I called Nora up and said, hey, I graduated. I'd love to get my foot in the door. And hopefully that happened. So it's all about kind of who you know. And it was the Barbie doll collector community that helped me get my foot in the door. So that's the story. Luckily, it all worked out.
So your next question is actually for Carlisle. As a designer who's also had a rich history on the Barbie brand, like everyone up here, can you share some insights into your design process for a new doll? And how do you bring your ideas to life?
I always start with looking at culture. What's happening not just in fashion, but in the world. Like what do culture and society need and want, how the world is changing. I think one example from my career is the VMR 1959 line. So with that doll, I was looking at culture, I was looking at streetwear, I was looking at how streetwear has become so prominent as a way to express yourself and a way that high fashion brands are even getting into streetwear. And then going down to the doll collector level, realizing, okay, what do collectors want? They love them into his body, so let's give it to them. Let's give them the hat, mentioned, we have amazing designers of all disciplines, including packaging designers. That package was designed by a designer named John Martin, and it was a shoebox, and a sketch on the front, and it's great storage. So looking to sum it up, looking at culture and what the collectors are going to want is how we come up with new ideas.
I also love hearing the fan love for BMR 19. Okay, hobby. Here's one for you. You've gotten to be part of so many new projects at Mattel. What's the most memorable moment from your experience as a designer?
I think definitely designing the Dia de Muertos doll. That has such a big place in my heart, and I love that Barbie is celebrating culture and giving more awareness to the holiday. And on a personal level, it really brought my family closer. Like my uncles, my dad, people that would never collect dolls are now collecting these dolls and showing up to their friends. So it really kind of bonded our family as well. So that's definitely a memorable moment on the Barbie brand.
You all know that. You all know that doll now as a series, but what's interesting is we don't know necessarily that a doll may become a series. We may plan to do that, but it's because of all of you and your support around dolls like Hobby's Dia doll that then it can become such a phenomenon within the doll community. I mean, I can't imagine the Barbie brand without that series now. So it's exciting for us when you respond so positively to something that we're excited about bringing to you. Thanks, Hobby.
Thank you.
Okay, Angel. It's your first time in convention, which is very exciting, but you've been a Barbie designer for 6 years, so tell us about your favorite experience on the brand.
My favorite experience, in terms of product, I would say my first toy design, which was Merman Can. It was because that was the first toy I ever designed. But in terms of kind of like a personal experience, I think my internship, which took place a year before I started working for you, after I was interviewed at FIT in New York City by Kim and Robert. I landed the internship, and what that meant to me was basically realizing that I was finding my path in life. So I remember going in, the design center, it's kind of like the chocolate factory. Everything's magical and top secret, and you have all these incredible people working on all types of things. It's also like a Sandals workshop. You have like the hair rooters, the people who are painting the faces, sculptors, like just a whole array of artists together working to create Barbie, and being chosen to put a vision and have it put through this incredible system and then seeing the results. I literally felt that electricity coming out of my fingers when I would leave every afternoon. And that was just like a dream come true for me. So really my internship was probably the happiest summer of my life.
Wow.
We're so lucky to have you on the team, Angel, seriously. I know this is your first convention, but I'm guessing from the reaction it probably won't be your last. So we have a question that we're actually going to have a few people answer. We're going to have Linda, Robert, and Carlisle answer this. So you guys can, I guess we'll start with Carlisle, go to Robert, and save the best for last. There's so much anticipation around the Barbie movie. So how do you predict the world of doll collecting and Barbie collecting specifically might change following the release of the film? It's a great question, by the way.
Yeah. I think the Barbie movie, this moment that we're all in, I think collectively as Barbie lovers, I think it's another invitation for people who might have forgotten about Barbie to come back, to be invited back into Barbie land and find that childhood joy, that nostalgia again, in like a fun, updated way. And I think think about other moments in Barbie's history that have been, these before and after, like Project Dawn, or when we introduced the Kirby Barbie. That was another moment for people who might not have seen themselves in Barbie to see themselves in Barbie and feel like they're part of Barbie's world. And I think the Barbie movie is another moment in history for that.
I agree, Carla. And a collector said to me yesterday, they were like, I'm excited about the movie because I feel less self-conscious about my hobby. And I think, I want all of you to remember that you were the OG. You were before the rest of the world realized what they were missing out on. And I love that the movie has sort of brought this celebratory quality of exactly what Carlo touched on, like Barbie, because I think many people just think like, oh yeah, my kid plays with it, I played with it when I was a kid, and it's sort of this normalizing, which superhero movies have done for Boys Action, for Comic-Con, for the world, and now the Barbie movie is doing for people who love dolls, and specifically, you all.
Thing I can say is I think we're going to be in a place where before the Barbie movie and everything that happened after the Barbie movie, and more people were just the world, and I think it's only going to get better after the movie, and I think we're going to see more people at conventions, a lot of great newcomers, and there's 300 of you here today, so I think we're just more and more that we've already kind of seen little bits of, but after the movie, it's just going to be exponentially even bigger than what it is now. So, and I can't wait for that.
Okay, this one's for you, Robert. Collectors have missed the Barbie fashion model collection. Unfortunately, it was retired. So, is there any chance of it coming back? And any plans to use silkstone again?
This is a two-part answer. So silkstone, we.
Oh my God.
I mean, someone's excited about
No.
this answer. It's like a 3-alarm fire.
No, it's a child abduction.
You were about to